as soon as I pressed the button to come back, I realized I haven't updated my Twitch category. So 1 second. Thanks, Murat. Did you take off the tutorial agent? I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. Where is it? Be gone. Detective mode. With detective mode active, interactable objects and characters in the game are automatically highlighted with a light border. Hardcore mode is existentially difficult. Checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothes and thoughts wisely. Oh. I thought I had Twitch integration on. Well, I can't be asked to do that whole token shit. Anyways. What am I doing? Sync the signs with Noid. Help them start a nightclub, which surprisingly the guy who lives in the roof is okay with. Doomed hostile. Talk to Gart. He won't let me talk to him about anything, as far as I can tell. Determine where the shot came from. Get the map and use it on the window. I was gonna wait for Kim to come back before I did that. Titus doesn't believe Ruby shot the hanged man. Present a theory. Make him see it's something to consider. Hi, Worm! When Kim's not around to stop you, ask. Ah! Okay, ask Classier. Roam the streets to sniff out some comrades. Fuck, you know. Okay. Kissable boy returns. Yes, I'm here, I'm here. Okay. That looks like a fucking bottle on the floor. Is it? Is it? No. Not that I really need to sell bottles for money. Apparently if I think of a random fact, I earn coins. So that's fun. I don't think I've been this way. Can I go up here? I feel like I should be able to climb up this. Oh.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
Not enough girls? What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
That's enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Why? Also, why can't I just step under this or around it? Anyway. As you saw, Vomi, I am playing Disco 2 and I gotta tell you, Shivers is like physical counterpart to Inland Empire. I think you would like high Inland Empire and Shivers combo. Ooh. I think, like, my thoughts were that these two have ended up being my faves. So if I was to play this again, I would fucking whack these way up. Yeah, I do like these ones. These ones are helpful. But these are more fun. Oh, I can't go that way. Whoops, I forgot. Wait, I suppose since I'm here, I can talk about the signatures to these people. I might not get their signatures, we'll see. But I'll at least talk.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
I don't know why the idea of saying that to some waves is so funny to me. Simmer down, bastards. Fucking waves.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen?
Hello?
We need to be out there with them. Fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
You're not asking very nicely, you're calling them bastards. Hi, Red Riot.
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I was asked to get your signature. That's why my motor carriage in the sea is in the sea, by the way. Point to sunken vehicle. What do you do around here? I was asked to get your signature.
Where are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everyone's planning to turn some of the village into a youth centre.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
Thought what exactly?
That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
On second thought, don't sign the papers.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
I wanted it to be her decision if she wanted to sign or not. I'll go ask the other person.
The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence.
That picture of him looks like he has pink eye. Want me to show you a better picture of him when we get back to the hotel?
There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
Right now? What's the song you're humming?
A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called? Sounds nice. It's weird. I don't like it. What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is a lullaby.
Sounds nice.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for
I
me?
can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure.
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
It's fine. I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Merci. I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
So you're not the person I need the signature from? Who are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
You can call me Tequila Sunset.
Why would I do that? That's a fool's name. Are you a fool? Don't ridicule yourself before an old woman, officer. It's undignified.
Ask her where you can stay.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumb points at the building behind her. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me? I'm not sure it's appropriate for RCM to accept free accommodations. There's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. Free sleeping? Bruh. I could have had this yesterday. Shit. Oh well, I got it now. You're just giving it to
No
me.
one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Thanks. I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Test the waters here. Say that there's nothing to be worried about.
It's just a real estate deal, nothing ominous. Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
Oh?
Date of birth generator.
Oh, how old am I? What's this fucking horrifying face?
You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Cool. Learning cap for logic raised to 4. -1 difficulty to all physique passives. Intriguing. 07, this guy grew up saying Boomer and YOLO. Oh yeah, the jacket. Oh, and I have this. Pain threshold. Bangers don't cry. Dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motif sewn on the tongue. Toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. Put them on. Nice. +1 pain threshold, +1 half-light, -1 drama. Bro, I'm all decked out in fallen shit. I just need more fallen shoes. Fuck! The guy was selling fallen shoes. I can have the whole fallen set up. I'm decked the fuck out. Or I could give it back to the guy. I don't really want to give it back. But I do also kind of miss this. I like this vibe. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, the half-light is delicious though. So is the electrochemistry. Oh, I never read this book. Not now. Now is not the time for reading. Okay, let's talk to Lillian again. Hello!
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards. Everett and his plan for the village. I guess it does sound nice enough.
You do want it? Because Isabel really doesn't. I don't know what the right thing to do is.
He has a pen and everything. Here you go.
Wait, why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have.
It's Everard, so it's probably a mistake.
Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic.
Okay. Hi.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got Lillian's signature.
Lillian should let her sword make her decisions. The girl just doesn't have the head for it. Either way, I won't sign.
So it was a test?
Lillian's not the only one who's too trusting.
She wanted to see if you would do it, and if she would.
What do you have against the Union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep.
Pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
In her mind, the Union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no change in it. She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
Your name is ridiculous? Ah, shit. I don't think I have any, suggestion bonuses, do I? Or do I? This has Inland Empire? Why am I not holding this all the fucking time? -1 suggestion. -1 suggestion. +1 suggestion. I can only do +1 if I put on my special coat.
Our tenant, the policeman.
It's really in her best interest to listen to you. You know how the world works.
Isabel, you must understand this place needs that construction project. Perhaps some financial compensation would change your mind. Wink. Sign it or I'll have the RCM turn this place upside down. We're gonna find something.
I've heard that pitch before plenty. Building this, building that, new jobs, new blood. Somehow the people here always end up holding the short end of the stick.
Everard gave me 5 real. He could easily give you 15 or even 50. Could try to ask Everard to pay you some money. Gotta be smart. Read the fine print. Think ahead. Look for opportunities. I don't think this lady wants money. I think she just wants a peaceful life. Money!
And what do you think I'm doing right now, Mr. RCM?
Scrub brush flies into the bucket so furiously some splashes hit your face. Damn.
Do you know who takes the cream of these deals? Real estate developers, construction companies, restaurant owners, Claire's accountants in La Delta. Have some integrity. You're an officer of the law, not some fat slug's corrupt little crony.
It's okay. She's emotional right now. Keep at it. We're her out. You know, there could be another way. You need to go someplace private and discreet, though. Like your shack. The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Let me
The
in.
key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
What we got? Ooh, a jacket. Let's see how it looks. We gotta try on the fashion. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, give me my phone shit back there. See the waves, the sea, a church. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, and almanac from 59. I don't know what that is. Floorboards creak under your step. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth. What's this?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
No.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Almanac contains contains calendar information and weather records. Oh. Wait, what was it? Was it electrochemistry?
An old mirror hangs on
Yes.
the wall.
See if I can stop the expression. Gotta wear my expression stopping clothes. That's the same as these, right? Yeah. Da-da-dun-dun. Is this really all I have? I got electrochemistry +3.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the
28.
reflection of your face in it. Adorned with still
Nope.
not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Fucking piece of shit.
The bed is comforting. If
Why do I have to... Huh? Why did it say I needed to go to my shack? For something to do with this. Don't tell me it wants me to shave. That's not happening.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up.
Perhaps there's some other way? But you need to go somewhere private? Maybe read the letter requiring the signatures?
you take the legal documents out of the envelope,
Ah,
12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning
12 to
plan in the
40.
addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Bro. I thought it was like 6 months or 9 months. 12 to 40? What the fuck? Also, hi Eric. Look at the zoning
The
plan.
youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Why? There's like other unused space, isn't there?
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Try to find a loophole in the deal. -1 cool cubic pyrite. Fuck you.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 14 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
What are the ramifications of this? This is terrible. Poor people. Can't I do something? Guess that's just the cost of progress. Okay.
Once the construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out. Well, you could trick Everard. Get someone random to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded.
How is that going to help? Is it going to be like invalid? Is it going to invalidate the document? Wouldn't be legal? Yeah. Okay. Shall I try one of the drunk guys? Wherever they are? They're over here, right? Yeah. Yo, would you sign this for me? Also, I'm wearing your jacket, lol.
Tequila sunset.
Could you and your pal sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
I have this blue oblong pen.
All right.
Grabs the pen from your hands and very carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian Carter, Idiot Doom Spiral. But she already signed. Can I have my pen back?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
Great.
Glad to have been of assistance. After all this time, I feel like I've made a difference.
Don't call Abigail!
Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? There's a mailbox on the plaza.
Bye. You took your pen? I know. Rude. And it wasn't even my pen. It was Kim's pen. How did I not find this before? There was just speed in there. Kim will understand. He won't be happy about it, but he will just accept it. The shot couldn't have come from here. The trees block the way. What? I never would have guessed it would come from all the way over here. What? I love how he didn't mention that I'm wearing his jacket. Hello, trusty mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew I'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than kicking, you were right.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox. Well then how can I prove that... How can I prove to Everett that I got signatures? I could have just put it in the mailbox without getting anyone to sign it. Oh well.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Good mail delivery box. I'm patting it with my bag hand. Oh well.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
Sorry. Sorry I kicked you that one time. But we said you can't trust that slut. Can I re-examine this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush
Ooh,
that covers the
go.
plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
This is significant somehow. This is where I started off with my motor garage. It's probably me, isn't it? Say bye!
Maybe. Probably. An ominous warning of bad things ahead. Yes, and ended up half sunken in the sea. You must have been drunk when you left off.
I got it. Okay. Right, I need to go talk to Clausier about stuff without Kim. And then I guess we'll sleep. Wait, am I still allowed in my room? Nice. I want to show you something.
A mirror hangs
What do you
on
think
the
of
bathroom
this?
wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Can you repair the faucet? I need interfacing. Ah, the expression! He seems happy. What, are you sure? I could put a point into interfacing, maybe. I have so many points. What was it, this? Oh, and I have, these for more interfacing? I don't think I have anything else that does interfacing. I'm sure this is fine. Hoarding points, yeah.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the chain
Nope.
cutters slip out of your hands as A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place.
Why does this keep happening to me? I want to go through this fucking door. There's clearly something here, and I want to go in. Wait. It's connected to this room. Why are the rooms connected? That's odd. Right, anyway. So much for those points. Gives you +2 to stop the expression if you repair the faucet. Ah, okay. Some hotels are like that. It's kind of weird. Hi, Talk! Right. Thank you for the headpads. Hello.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
I found your buoy. It was empty, just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
My working hypothesis is that there's a cosmic conspiracy of some kind, and it's out to get us all. Perhaps the people who are after you took it. I'll file this under a theft of some kind. No, cosmic conspiracy.
Yes, that must be it. Thank you. I feel better already. Now that I think about it, you mentioned seawater. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
The words, washed away, sound distant and strange suddenly. Somewhere far away, a dog barks.
Woof. Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound... Oh! Huh? Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness. Oh! There should be a comma there! Before you, comma, was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness. Right? Did you hear something Sunday night from my room? You're one of the first things I remember.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Seems right, Mr. English teacher. It's just me trying to figure out what the fuck they're trying to say. Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
She arches her eyebrow, waiting for it to connect with you.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, alright. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
What was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes, it was very cool.
Hell yeah.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I would never behave like that. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thanks.
No problem, sir.
Great. Okay. Oh, what was that? Let everyone know you mailed the signatures. I could go do that. It's still only 7 o'clock. No, don't do that. Don't want to do the window thing until Kim's here. He needs to take notes for me. I should probably get something to heal myself with. Because if I take a hit, I'm dead as hell. I could also sell my bottles and things. What? The yellow roses in the window, those aren't often the flowers that were left for... What's it? What? What?
The tear machine stand. Your bottles climb.
I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway. Medicine, please.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Wasn't there something about me needing fucking magnesium? I mean, it's not very expensive, I can just get some. +3 morale. +1 morale. +3 health. +1 health.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Thanks. Oh yeah, Bertha. Time to mag it up, baby. Oh wait, no, that is the right way. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to go see Mr. Evrard. Hello?
There. Do you smell that?
Smell what?
Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness? That sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent reordering?
Does that mean there's a communist nearby?
Undoubtedly. And the scent is coming from that railing over there.
You mean from... I always forget how to pronounce this.
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact. But be easy about it. Communists have been known to charge when startled.
Okay, I was going this way anyway. Hello.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Attempt to establish contact. Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about.
What's that, boy?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
I'm looking for some people who know how to really grind a sausage, if you know what I mean. It involves our mutual friend Kras. Put your hands next to your head and curl your fingers like deer antlers. I'm investigating a peculiar smell, one with revolutionary implications. I'm looking for a secret cabal of mole people. By the way, did we talk to the white-haired lady driver about the pail? I think we did. I think we did. Grind a sausage? I could do that for you, Vommy? Ayo. I feel like that's part of the homosexual underground, you know what I mean? Insinuate my way in. Deer fingers are always convincing. I'm investigating a peculiar smell.
Could be coming from one of the jam lorries. Cargo's been sitting out for a while.
That's not what I meant, okay? Bommy's an expert in grinding a sausage. I sure am. Hi, Amelia. I'm gonna try saying it.
Have you tried a butcher shop?
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
What I'm trying to say is I'm looking for communists. Do you know any?
Comunistas, huh? Can't say that's where I thought you were heading with this. Not that I'm criticizing. It's good for a man to take his time and think about the whole socio-political world picture. So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them. I'm on a sort of quest to develop my political potential and I need their help. Honestly, I had a weird dream and now I need to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, quest.
A fellow plains roamer in search of greater understanding. A classic story. I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure you smell just like a communist?
Didn't realize you could smell communism. But then, I've never studied the subject.
You can smell all sorts of things. Fear, disgust, desire. Not communism, though.
Oh.
Maybe it's not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
But you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
How'd you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the harbor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Sarameritian style. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
Sounds like he was trying to recruit you to the homosexual underground. Hello? What did you tell him? Nod. An extremely cool way to establish contact. Wish I'd thought of that.
Hello?
Got my volume off right now. I'll be back if you're still streaming by the time my lunch break comes around. Communism probably smells like vodka. Vodka? Fucking hell. Vodka, cigars, and mold. He was trying to recruit you to the homosexual underground.
I don't think so, Boya.
Oh.
I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution.
What'd you tell him?
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Who do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais." And then he was gone.
Who are Dobrava and Abdanais?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
What do you think it means?
Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally. I have to say though, sounds like you found yourself a proper hunt.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Okay, well I gotta go. I need to tell Everett that I totally did what he wanted. Can I try and get in the crate again?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Hey there, sugar?
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery.
You're a fine piece of engineering, do you know that? Come on, don't shut me out, let me in. Just another day, another cop, and another container. You're a fine piece of engineering.
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Fuck.
Why does this situation feel so familiar? Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
Ugh. My eyeball. Ugh. Can I try to get in the crate again? My puppy after he just whined to be let out. Persuade! 8%. Hang on. Rhetoric. I got this. I'm gonna roll this fucking dice. It's gonna be the best thing you've ever seen. Okay, all I can get is a +1.
You're back before the cargo
Bam!
container.
Oh.
And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Maybe I am. Fuck you. Bump that shit up. Wait. You're right, I have points. Are you talking to a door? Yes. And what is your point?
You're back before
Bam.
the cargo container. And you're back before the cargo
Gosh.
container. Despite
Hey.
the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello, is anybody in there?
The door stands silent. Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy. Save, you say? What?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel
Here's
the
my very
overwhelming
special,
presence
very
of
warm
the
drink.
capital.
Yeah, let me have a sip while we just sort of marinate on this for a minute.
ストレッチ
And a stretch? It's things like this that make me wonder if the devs accidentally made this effect happen and they were like, this is rad, we need to actually write this into the game so we can keep it, you know?
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint.
Something's amiss.
Is
The
it?
light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
We can't fix this, so now it's canon. That seems really fun though.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
But I want to.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello!
Come in, make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
Wait, hang on, let me move over here. Can you see? Behind my wingy? My money number? Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I broke myself for a sec. My money number is a bit silly.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, good sir?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you? I should get back to my investigation. Thanks for your time. No! Who are you? I spent so long getting in here.
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
I'm none of these things! Excuse me! My name is Harry and I'm a detective. My name is Harry and I'm an alcoholic. My name is Harry and I'm an alcoholic detective. Bruh. I am the harbinger of ruin. Or Tequila Sunset. That's my, my nightclub name. Your name is Harry. No, it's not! I refuse! Ah, fine.
Pleasure to meet you, Harry. Public service is a noble cause.
Yeah. How did you become so rich? What are you doing in this container? You're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Sure. Let me check my pockets.
Give me your weird, like, distorted money, please.
As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines.
Thomas, what would you do if someone came up to you and said, cool hair, cool haircut, I got the same one for my coochie? I don't understand how that would be possible. If you reload the save, you're technically not Harry anymore. I mean, hang on. Yeah, I'm still not Harry. It's fine. It's fine. As long as this says anything other than Harry, I'm happy. Be impressed that they could grow that much hair? Yeah, honestly.
Here's 3 real.
Fuck!
How much can you get for this?
It gets me almost nothing.
That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Present a sound investment plan. Ugh. How did you become so rich?
To be perfectly blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
And blow. Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
I'm back. I almost bled out. Nose go bam bam. Oh my god. You might get big bucks. What a weird encounter. I mean, I don't think I have the stats for it, but we'll see. What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
You're right. Capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off while you chill here. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society? Cool, I don't even have any interesting replies. I wonder if Kim could come here? I don't want to be mean to him, because I still want to present him with an investment plan, and then he'll give me loads of money. But I suppose he's one of those people where he's so fucking in his own head, and like he's so rich that if I talk shit about him, he's like, I don't give a shit what you have to say. You're beneath me. Ha ha ha. I don't know. What about this one?
Sure. And they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy. Do you know how many jobs it takes to build and maintain a racing yacht?
Thousands?
Dozens, at least.
Oh.
Of course, in the future, it will all be automated. But my point is this. Every man gets what he earns. It's the height of tyranny to take that from him.
But my man, you said that you inherited what you have. What? Being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
His essence seems to signify actual surprise. Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something is happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
What?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
So maybe if Kim was here, this wouldn't be happening because Kim probably has, like, some savings or something that will then make it, you know, not quite so skewed? What is our coefficient? Are you telling me you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
I'm calm.
That's good.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world. We're in Martinez, there's a pretty good hostel around here called the Whirling in Rags. We're in Martinez, there's a cool church here. We're in Martinez, there's a creepy abandoned commercial area. I really don't know.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Would a rich dude really be doing what this guy is doing? I mean, essentially, just sort of traveling around mindlessly and just accumulating money by doing nothing? Yeah. Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money it can't make a difference to you. So you travel from place to place via a shipping container.
Smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to.
Rich people do love traveling around mindlessly? Yeah. My chat GPT knows you, Voms? Aw.
Luxury yachts, high-fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle-class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle. Those things all sound pretty nice. Yawn, yeah, that does sound pretty tiresome.
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. One sec.
Thanks for stopping by. If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What sang-froid? What a fucking joke.
Wait, is this Kingdom of Conscience just really about doing things or preserving the status quo? What is the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
What does that mean? What does anything mean? Bummy, can you like stomp? You being so adorable distracts me from watching the game. Sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. Seems fine. I want to live for the present though. I want to live for the...
What you want is immaterial. The Kingdom of Conscience is coming, whether you like it or not. Only very slowly.
Yeah, it's too slow for my liking. What do I need? Visual calculus? Visual calculus to come up with a thing? Or was it something else? Conceptualization? Maybe it was conceptualization. So, what did I need? Conceptualization. Alright, thank you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That one. Oh, well. Conceptualize, conceptualize. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. That's what that is. Interesting. Interesting. Isn't that what it said? Yes, it is. It did say post-sexual. Do 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 do. Conceptualize. Nope, that's all I got. Do I have any minuses? Nar. Okay.
Welcome back, friend. What can I do for you?
Wasn't it already at 28%? And then I changed my outfit to give me like +2, and it's still fucking... thing. Fine, whatever. Conceptualize.
Deploying
Yo!
the concept of buzzword generator. All systems functional. Ready to engage in 3, 2, 1. It's time to disrupt the future. You've got to stay lean, innovative, and focus on what matters most. The children.
You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids. A place to teach them practical skills like teamwork and self-discipline. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
One dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families. One to inspire the future leaders of tomorrow to public service. Didn't he say something positive to do with public service earlier? I'm gonna try this one.
Brilliant.
Aha!
Children who'll be there to buy stuff in the future.
Yes, and if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity firm.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Why not want to keep kids from taking speed? I don't think that's what this guy gives a shit about. Highly educated, work-ready, human capital ready to be directed towards any number of your vast interests. With human beings, there's always a risk associated, which is why we've got to hold on to the center itself as a fallback.
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
What a rich bastard. Well, yeah.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
I know.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's the round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
100.
Cha-ching! What'll it be? Speed? Vodka? Cigarettes?
Bratan, now's your chance to take some time off. Spend it with your good buddy and get absolutely wrecked in the process.
Drugs do go well with money, I agree. Sorry, man, I'm an investor now. I have to stay sober to calculate the risks? No.
Nothing less than total annihilation will suffice.
Hello, darkness.
Yes. Now you're displaying it. The eccentricity that becomes a wealthy individual.
If the money saint's visage weren't wrapped in physics-defying light, you would see his approval. Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment. And I expect to see returns.
You will never see me again.
The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Okay. Goodbye. For me as a drug? What? He's going to find you? Good fucking luck, bitch. Right, I was supposed to go talk to Everett. Let's go do that. I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Hold on. Give me my cool jacket. My drama vest. There we go. Bommy's still a homosexual underground? I need to remember to talk to Kim about sexuality later. I'm addicted to you, ayo. Oh.
Yes, of course. Now we're on the right track.
Inhale.
It smells like an office. Something officious. Is that a word? There's a bit of dust in the air that may be triggering your allergies.
Where is Kim? He's taking the dead body to get processed or whatever. No ayos in that only appreciation. Hi, Kitty.
Meanwhile, Everard Clare clatters away on his typewriter, willfully indifferent to your presence.
Like hot dogs? Yeah, maybe. What? It's not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What? What is it? Yes, it is. What else would it be? Huh? Huh?
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
I'm looking for a cell of underground communists. Can you help me? Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega rich light bending guy inside.
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
Oh my god. He's so rich he could get in anywhere. Slime like him must have oozed in through the cracks. He must be in the container when somebody accidentally closed the door. I don't know how he got in there. Oozed.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
Nothing can stop an innovative mind. I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Everett. You know, some of him may have been a figment of my imagination. That voice is horrific. What do you mean?
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist. The mega rich are people too. He was a nice man, gave me stock tips. Yes, the transportation of the mega rich should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe. You should be honored by the presence of this magus. He was of half Revacholian blood and amassed his wealth using mysterious bond of nationhood. What in the world?
You're right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm going to catch the mega-rich guy inside the container and harvest his energy to power the harbour's fog lights.
Let's go.
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Why don't you believe me?
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
Boo! I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Let's go.
You're in my inner circle. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Where's my gun?
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a three-string banjo. He has no idea.
Better not to gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play away. Be subtle. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
The signatures I got, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. Did you order the hangman killed? Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
The gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Someone telling you that you're in their inner circle is kind of weird. I mean, the whole circle thing just reminds me of Circles of Hell, so that's a vibe for me. Reminds me of Matt Berry. That's really weird because I knew someone in school called Matt Berry. Fun fact about the kid in school called Matt Berry, he was very much obsessed with football, as a lot of young boys were in school, and whenever we went out for break, he would be playing football with his friends, and he would come back, like, beetroot red. I think there was something not right with him, but no one ever, like, I don't know, looked into it, I guess. He was fine, but it was always quite concerning how red he got when he played football. Anyway.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
What? Nah, he just white as fuck. Some people just get hot. It was really unnatural looking. No one else ever went that color. Hi, Kaz! Or he was part tomato. Honestly, yeah. My long-lost beet red brother.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have.
Woohoo!
Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Back to the fun
She
stuff.
will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it. You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat? What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
Yes, but what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Harry. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you heard of what 2 giant Cerise hornets can do to an entire colony of bees? They destroy it. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men. Or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Everyone hates them except ultra-liberals maybe, which happens to be me. How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
He looks like a Mr. Handy if it had skin. What? I don't know what that is. Bug facts? Oh, what about the bees? Why does your guy look like he's sick? Because he's fucked up on drugs and alcohol. Because he's got so many drugs in him, yeah.
We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Is that why you haven't let Joyce in here?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
Gotta love how British people say midget. How else would anyone say it?
It's already happening.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbour?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan?
Don't say it like that.
Ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Once the poo-poo hits the fan. It's more charismatic when British people say it. Same with lovely and sublime. Poo poo hits the fan. Please kill this dude. I don't think I can.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer.
Oh, you're just gonna like undercut? No killing Everett, he's great. He's so nasty. I like him too, he's funny. He's odd.
With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drugs! Do you mean the drug trade?
Drug trade? Now you're being stupid, Harry. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Summer and Isola.
Uh-huh.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady. Digging it, Everett, I have to say. I'm digging this part. Fucking hell, man.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
I think how British people say stupid is the funniest of all accents. What, don't be stupid. Have a good night. I'm going grocery shopping. No worries, dear side. Get some good yummy numbskis.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperazole is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street don't have to give up on speed and I never remember how to say that one.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Harry. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
I sometimes grab a beer with the boys. Tuesday. Arse. What about arse? We put fucking emphasis on it. No need for all them vowels.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I
Wow.
would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Rainbow party.
He's basically admitting to it.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I have to admit, that's all a well put together plan and far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Keeps it out of more dangerous hands. Murder.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked.
Yes, I
you
do.
care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal. So, is there a trade or isn't there? Go on, say nothing. Is there a trade or isn't there? Come on.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel.
Right.
I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth. And everyone's going to pull their weight.
Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Not feeling a lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is
Oops.
remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Do I want to ask anyone about anyone specific? We'll try.
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Wow. I don't...
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
What? I'm looking for a cell of underground communists. Can you help me? Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? You called me Dubois. A few more questions about the harbour. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder? I'm looking for communists.
Mr. Dubois, really? Do I look like a man who has time for underground communists? I'm as above ground as it gets.
That's a non sequitur, if you've ever heard one.
Let's drop the funny stuff. I'm trying to make contact with my revolutionary brethren.
Sure thing, Harry. We're all business now. The answer is still no. I'm a busy man, as you can see. I don't block off time on my schedule for underground types.
That note of contempt in his voice is sincere, sire.
You've already spoken with Manana, as I understand. I'm afraid I don't have anything else for you on this subject.
That's all you're going to get out of him, it appears.
Now, was there anything else you wish to discuss today?
No. Alright, now I need to go to the fishing village and have a conversation with someone who might have my gun. But it's gonna be a little while until she gets there so I can read that book I have in my pocket to pass the time. Beep bop beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop beep. It's fucking raining. Time for vomit. I have a lot of money. What do I want to spend it on? I want that fucking pale vodka. What else do I want? I don't know. Definitely not investing in a youth center. Is it this place? Is it here? Old Fish Market. This? I hope it's this. Okay, let's read a book. Until, what was it? 10 o'clock?
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the Devil Woman's altercations with the Helmdall man.
Look at the back cover.
The jacket copy proclaims, "Man from Helmdall returns in his most exciting adventure yet. After crashing into a strange jungle, cannibalistic natives abduct his only surviving comrade, Noble Tyribald. Before Man from Helmdall can mount a rescue, he is ambushed by a tribe of female warriors and taken to the ancient citadel of Cloud City, where a mysterious and wicked queen rules supreme. Will Man from Helmdall be able to escape his dire situation and find his missing friend.
Why doesn't he have a name? He's just Man from Hjarmdal. Like what? Time to flip through the book.
You open the book to a random page. Man from Hjelmdal, wielding his two Zweihanders, is carving through a sea of savages, his visage fixed in grim determination.
Wait, is this a comic? It's got images?
His arms, whirling like windmills, are soaked with the blood of his enemies. Mangled corpses litter the battlefield.
Wish I was getting ambushed by a tribe of female warriors.
Good God, this is some retrograde stuff. When was this shit written? You flip to the copyright page. This book was written in 38.
Oh shit, gritty and heroic.
Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued eyes as he brings glory and honor to his long-lost Hjelmdala tribe. From the village of Hjelmdal, the ivory giant roars like an ice bear, and the winds of Gatla howl out his name.
Hi, Tag! I want femboy warriors instead. I don't know if any femboys are fit to be warriors, if I'm being honest. Give me more!
Man from Hjelmdal rides on a gilded griffin, his golden mane billowing in the breeze. Both Zweihanders sheathed on his back. He is off to war. Will he conquer his enemies? Will he conquer himself?
Onward!
The steel muscles of Man from Hjelmdal gleam in the humid jungle air. Yet the man does not sweat. In meditation, his soul drifts in the frigid northlands he calls home.
Gritty and heroic is exactly how I describe the narwhal twink. I don't think I'm particularly gritty or heroic. Holy shit, this is so me. Really get into the book.
A passage reads, "The man from Hjelmdal looks up, his eyes blue as the mountain lakes of his homeland. He rarely speaks, but now his voice booms in the darkened throne room. Do not try to sap my masculine essence, wicked temptress. Son of Hjelmdal will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Thine spells are no match for purity and strength of will. Brothers of Hjelmdal, stand above the vices of flesh, for it is weak and corruptible, yet mine is forged in gore and strife." Queen Lydiana just laughs, a sultry and salacious sound, then says, "I have grand plans for you, man from Hjelmdal." She gestures her diabolical hand toward an array of potions and unguents. "First, you shall please me. Then lead my armies against the vicious cannibals. Not a muscle moves in the face of the man from Hjelmdal. Yet inside, there is turmoil. This goes against all he holds sacrosanct."
I don't need a tribe of femboys. I just need Vomi to assault me, yo. Give femboys sugar-free or classic Monza energy, and that's 80% of femboys already enlisting. Classic Monta. Sugar-free Monta. No. He will never succumb to your seductive wiles. Stronger than me then. I'll suck and come for anything seductive. Yo. They can enlist all they want. They'd still get blown down by a stiff wind. I would give Vomi a pink Monta. Yay! Pink Monta! Wow, this is epic. I kept hoping this would get better, but the writing is terrible and repetitive. No, it's epic.
In the final pages, Man from Hjelmdal mounts Gallavarin, his mighty griffin, and turns his gaze to the horizon. Queen Lydiana is dead, but an army of cannibals is storming the gates, and still there's no word of trusty Tyribald. To find out what happens next, you'll have to pick up Man from Hjelmdal and the Three-Eyed Skull, available in fine bookstores everywhere. Spring 39.
It's still not late enough. An army of femboys versus one dilf. Forgot the pink Monta. Pink Monta, delicious. Nom 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 nom. Have we pink Monta right now? What the hell? I want one. I want one. Wirral is for when Kim gets back. What do I do to pass the time? Do I have anyone else to yap to? I don't think so. Can I see in here now the lights are on? No? Herm. Can I pass the time on the swings? No. Got some so I could stay awake for D&D, however I've been blessed by my past self as I apparently saved one. Extra monta? Yo. Go buy a book to read? I don't want to go all the way back to buy a book. I'm right here. Did I read everything on my fucking ledger?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Read a
It
case
takes
file.
about half
I've
an
done
hour.
all of
Not
them.
much has
Fucking
changed
arse and a
in the
half.
meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers without resistance or sound. The two panels move against
Fucking
each other.
kill yourself,
The
you
compart-
asshole.
It's
No.
slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
No, I'm fine. Leggett's told us we need to run ceaselessly. Just quit this game until they add fast travel. Nah. Fine. Have I spoken to you the whole way?
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
That's just so funny to me. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting. What have you found? Never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. Alright, I think I get it. Let me ask you something else. No. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
No, I don't. What would I do with a mine, dude? Dude, what would I do with a mine? Need to know about those human bodies. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs? I need info on this. Major narc. Point to yourself. Place looks bad. Why don't you leave? Oh, man. That's your FPS arsenal. Blow up a fat man. Surely I just get my gun and just, like, pop him in the head, because he can't move. I need to know about the human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
She needs to go on a date with another drunk badly. I don't think so. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation? Very conceptual. It's a sign of the carnage to come, the great culling. I wasn't feeling it. It was an accident, I'm sorry. I got drunk and apparently drove it into the sea. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am. It's a sign of the carnage to come.
Quite the sign. An eyesore, too. Situation calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? No, that's senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. No. Honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
Don't think they have funerals for motor carriage. What an odd thought. Maybe I should. Don't want a funeral. I hate death. Maybe we should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world? Someone's been reading up on last century Gotwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Just leave a corpse where you found it. Nature will deal with it.
It's going to be quite a few years before nature is able to completely take care of a motor carriage. You could always come back in a few months and see if you still want to give it a proper send-off.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area, or let's focus on the things we can actually do. No.
I understand, believe me. I really do. I think about all the frivolous side activities I could be doing every time I go out there with my nets. But daydreaming is a rich man's game. At sea, you can't afford to be careless and dream. Anyway, what are we talking about here again?
Gumadash, hope you have fun, Voms. Bye-bye. Bye, Alice. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye-bye. I'm looking for someone else. Who am I looking for?
Oh? Who?
Oh.
Well, how can
No
I
one.
assist you then, officer?
The
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman. I want to be close to you, and there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghur has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the ghoul. Alcohol makes closeness possible. Let's connect. I'm not allowed to duck out of this. I'm not allowed. I feel like this is the least, You did fail this check? Yeah, but sometimes you fail a check and you can just leave and be like, I don't want to say any of these things, and back out. I'm doing this one.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date. Fuck.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't even understand.
Okay, we're good.
Asked her out.
We're good.
Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
That's perfect. That she doesn't understand what I was trying to do. Fantastic. I've still got 20 minutes to kill. Hello. Do I have any other things to say to you?
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is, don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
I wonder what Doomsparrow has to say about the jacket. He didn't seem to care when I spoke to him earlier while I was wearing it. Hello.
Tequila sunset.
I don't want to give it to him. I want to keep it. Have you got any more stories?
I do.
I need to kill some
But
time.
as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
I got a potent pilsner. I got this blue medicinal spirit. Don't have any on me right now. Okay, here, have this.
Not much, but it will do. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Koran.
That reminds me! I need to go buy the shoes from that guy.
There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Are you telling the story of the headless...
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
You got a smoke on you? If yeah, you should light up. Help set the scene.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
He looks up to the sky as if searching for peace himself.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
I don't know, what? A horse? The giant of Coconut?
What? No, I told you this is a Martinez legend. It's a man.
The pause is long and dramatic.
With no head on his shoulders. Wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
Wait, I thought the headless fallen rider rode a bull, show him the figurine.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless found rider riding on the back of another headless man.
That's super spooky.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again. And she's one of the lucky ones. Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff. Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula DuPont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season. The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
When she sees something. Her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless found rider looming on the horizon. Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
What happened to Ula?
Word on the street is that she, you know,
Oh no.
gave herself facial deconstruction surgery. Real grisly stuff. Anyway, that's the story of the headless found rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost-found cap, plotting revenge.
O headless brother, where art thou?
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
What?
Even decapitation couldn't stop his commitment to the sport. Are you that committed?
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
I've got a hunch that it was the undercover cop. I'd want revenge too. I bet he was the jockey. He seemed super committed to his sport. I've got to agree, your theory sounds most plausible. None of those sound plausible, to be honest. I trust Inland Empire.
Isn't it? All the pieces fit together perfectly. That's how I know it's right. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
What about the Col de Mamadaqua? It's a magical, self-replicating sound. The gnome of Jeroma dissolves its victims with acid. The giant of Coconut is as big as a mountain. Yeah, actually, you're right, nothing comes to mind. The gnome of Jeroma.
Acid gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name.
Okay.
Yeah? Why don't you go
What about the
I
Col
have
de
to admit,
Mamadaqua?
That's pretty high concept. Still not as awesome as a headless rider in a found tracksuit, though. Yeah?
The giant.
Giants? That the best you got? Give me a break, Tequila.
Fine, I've already seen some weird shit in this case. A headless jockey in a tracksuit fits right in.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
Hydrate. Tea. Okay, what happened to the headless farm rider?
No one knows. Some say he
It's
stalks
my very
Martinez
special
to this
day
day,
one
and
day.
can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
I inhaled some of that. Oops.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
I'm right shit-faced. Alright, be seeing you. That killed enough time, thanks. What? What is? Door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Oh, I see. Is this the right place? No, it must be the other place. Fucking pissing us. But I don't like this bit. Is the dead man gonna be gone at least? I don't even remember how to get fucking over there. Hello? Can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. What? What are you yapping about? I'm fucking lost. Can't go that way. I didn't ever try and find the egg, but I don't know if you even can find the egg. Also, this map doesn't really help you navigate. Where's this fucking boardwalk? I don't remember how to get there. How do I get over here? Old ticket, take a booth. No longer in operation. People paid money to park here. No one would pay now. Okay. Is that just walk a little past the fishing village? I've gone quite a way past the fishing village. I seem to have fucked up somewhere. Thank you for the headpads. Gotta go this way. Can't go that way. Bro, where? Where is it? I don't think it's this way. And this way is definitely not the right way. Where the fuck is it? I know I've been there a bunch of times.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I wanted to save before this interaction. But I lost my way and didn't know where I was. So now it's just kind of happening. The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged,
Oops, sorry.
battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease. You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Raise your hands.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Fear under threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
I wasn't taking anything out of my pocket. Ma'am, I just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
In her mind, the cavity search is happening. As long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her. The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing. You have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do. This is dangerous.
It's my
You're
very
70%
special,
certain
very
you
warm
always
drink.
leave your gun loaded.
I leave my gun loaded? Okay. This time, is it? I get the feeling I'm not in any real danger, because I doubt she can aim it. But I suppose she could always just, you know, hit me by a fluke. So there's that. Please identify yourself, ma'am. You're not the police. I am the police. I am the law. And then... Identify yourself.
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
I am the law.
Back up. Back up. Back
Baby, you know who I am. Everybody knows. Back up. There's nothing to back up. Nowhere to back down. The terrible finale is upon us. Me, back up, more like a fuck up. I'm with the Rat Squad. Yes, I'm a detective with the 41st Precinct. I can't not say this.
Nowhere. Mr. Moran? No. Aggravated assault! Man down! Suspect on foot!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you're actually a police officer?
Take out my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code, just disjointed words. She's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood.
Nope, not right now. I can back out. Hand-eye coordination.
Confined quarters! Assailant coming at me! Split-second decision! Fire at will!
Oh, I see. Okay, the gun was empty. All is good. You're fine.
She was waving it around and just sort of doing whatever with it, so I guess maybe she used up all the ammo fucking about.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun. Right now. This might be your only chance.
I'm done with this gun. Leave it behind forever? No. Pick it up.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Okay, you need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you. Gently touch her shoulder. You tried to kill me. What am I gonna do with you? I feel like touching her is a bad idea. I think she might think that I'm trying to get her. We'll just proceed.
The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself.
Titus wants to be sheriff. I'll tell him where to find you. Maybe he knows your family. At ease, patrol officer Pigs. Your heart is in the right place. Quietly leave the old woman alone. Remember this one.
The catatonic woman doesn't understand. Probably even hear your kind words. She just is.
I don't know if I want to get Titus involved. He cares about people, though. Potentially.
Please leave the radio on. Mr. Moran is on Channel 8.
Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Search her?
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
One sec. One sec. Wait. Okay.
Is one of those things a police cap?
Hat. Hat.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Leave her be. Hat. Authority. Wow. I have so much authority with this stupid little hat on. Fantastic. Right. I'm gonna go see if that guy is still selling shit. And if he is, I'm gonna buy the shoes. And then go to bed. Although I suppose I could just go to bed in the shack. I don't need to go to Gart's stupid place. Even if I did pay for a night, which I probably did, I don't care. We'll sleep in here. Maybe something interesting will happen.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Beep, ba, 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 ba.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is gonna be really chill. Dark Shore my ass, I know what this is. Yeah, just let me sleep. This is gonna be chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
I ain't murdered shit.
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care, that doesn't scare me. Okay, so I'm a murderer and that's bad. Shut up, I just want to sleep. Who the fuck have I murdered? I don't care.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of.
I think it's talking about your police record. There's only 3 kills on there. It's not like I go on a fucking killing spree every night.
It's much, much worse than that.
What is it? Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark. What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad. We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots. Her face forms in the summertime. I don't want to anymore. I don't want to think either one of those things.
Oh, but you will. You're already going there. Slipping. How long can we keep you from the precipice? One more dream? 2 max, baby. Then it's...
apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later. In front of the video rental. There is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Eh? Why? Why am I sat on a chair? I thought I was in bed. Okay. Hi Kim, how did you know I was here?
Yes?
Okay. I have big news, Kim. Tell Kim about how you no longer obsess over your sexuality.
Okay.
I've managed to stop obsessing over my about my sexuality. Nothing, actually. As I'm saying this, I realize I would not be telling the truth.
Okay. Was there anything else?
He's not the least bit curious about what you plan to say.
Oh, let me try again.
Okay. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Not.
Turns his attention elsewhere.
Just one thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Icon.
That's the truth.
Icon! We love Kim. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to go buy some shoes. Gay Kim, yippee! Kim is best boy, I told ya. He really is. Although he doesn't like pinball. But I suppose his reason for not liking pinball is valid. Right. Shoe guy. Can I buy those shoes?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
I need those sneakers.
Super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
Mystical. Let me buy the speakers.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
Fuck yeah. I got the whole fit. Unless there's some sunglasses that go with it. But I got the whole fit. -1 encyclopedia, but that's what gets me my money! That's where my money comes from. Can I have a shirt with that? Because I can't see the shirt under the outfit. Shit, I don't think I have one. Fuck. No. Fucking drip. Why did you even buy those? These are no magic speakers, these are lame speakers. All they'll ever produce is a faint memory of the song you're trying to listen to, sell them for cash. Yo, I made so much money off that though. Basically, I got these shoes for like 20 instead of 50. Fuck yeah. Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
If I can help you with anything.
You know what? I might as well buy this back. I have so much money. Hi, Shima.
Yes. Fortunately, I still have it. 3:30 and it's yours.
There we go.
Here you go, officer. Anything else I can do for you today?
I have more things to sell.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
This. This. I could sell the shot put ball, but apparently I feel compelled to keep it, so I don't know.
Another time.
Have you been, boys and gals? Fucking EP. Fucking EP. But what's new? Hello?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the man with piss slur written on his back.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, "Fuck the world."
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
It has censoring, pretty much just for that one word. By the way, did you tell the kids that they can move into church and make a disco party? I have not done that yet. Who are the Skulls? Do you know anything about the murder that took place here? Do you guys know Cindy the Skull? What's with the jackets? We'll ask this one first.
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
One with memory loss.
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm testing you.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertnay.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal?
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Cindy.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist
It's
of
my
the
very
future.
special
Just
day
like
one
Arno van
thing.
Eyck.
Okay. I had a sip and I also chugged the last of my coffee because I forgot about it.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into modern dance music. Why aren't there more skulls in Martinez? Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the skulls or not? Chugga chugga. Dance music.
Man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend adds ominously and points to his temple. Huh? Why?
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat.
A threat? Good, I like those. Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops. Just wanted to talk about music and now there's conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. Nervously shake your head. I'm one of the bad cops.
Whoa. Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our faces.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
Why aren't there more skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are. Mm-hmm.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have piss slur written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Piss enjoyer? Hi, Branwen. You know, I kind of want a jacket that says that on it. I think.
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world.
Does it?
Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
I don't think that's what any of that means. I do like piss redeem. I don't know, man. I have to cut one for it. What does this jacket say? It says piss slur. Piss F word. That I don't have a problem with it personally, but other people do. Teach them the ways of tantric pissing. Hell yeah.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What the hell? 1% chance that the hydrate redeem says I do like piss instead. Okay, put that in suggestions. Don't really have a problem with the word either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Makes sense.
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Sure. I think a jacket with piss F on it would go hard as fuck. Yeah. I use it the funny way between friends. I mean, yeah, like, I say this all the time. It's all about context. Like, if in the context, it's just a thing between friends, or, like, you're referring to yourself as something, it's different to, like, shouting it at some random across the street and shit like that, or, like, actually trying to belittle a type of people. That's different. But, you know, there are people who are, if you even utter the word, then you're bad, no matter what the context is. I don't know. I'm a flippity dippity. What if I say it in your ear in a loving way, though, Voms? Well, that's fine, because I'm okay with the word. What if I call my smoke... What's what I call my smokes and my bundle of sticks? Don't forget, it's a kind of meat patty as well. Why do you have fuck the world written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
Is it a yummy meat patty? I've never had one. I've seen them, like, boxed in the freezer section, and they look fucking yucky. But I can't say because I've never had one. Vommy is a yummy meat patty? Yo. They're fine. Okay, fair. Terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time.
And they're all dead.
And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking some one.
Just trying to try that F meat if you know what I'm saying. Gay, Lamau.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
You know what? Maybe I do want to stick my dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey Kim, lower your voice.
Yes?
Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is?
That there are 2 of us and 2 of these jackets.
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear? You know what I'm implying. We should get these jackets. Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a pissler or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the 2 statements.
Let's fucking go, Kim. He knows where it's at. Can't even say you want F meat anymore without someone calling you gay, bro. What the hell? I want to stick my dick somewhere else? What, you don't want to stick it in the void? Why? No way, if anything, I'm the pissler in this scenario. That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy. In character, I think I'm more of a fuck the world kind of guy. Me, personally, I'm definitely a pissler kind of guy. Done that already, my guy? Oh. Been there, fucking done that. I see.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
Yes.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Half-Light, my man. Half-Light, my man. Ooh. Hang on. I've got Half-Light +2 on already. Fuck. I don't know if I can make it higher than that. Ah, shit. No, I can't make it higher. Half-Life 3 announced. Just checking if I have any minuses equipped right now. I don't. I haven't put anything into Half-Light yet, so I can retry it. Wait, no, it was a red check. It was a fucking red check. Vommy, don't you love your chat? Yes? We can save scum this one. We're having a real intellectual conversation in here. Yes, you are. That's why I'm not telling you to stop. You can do whatever you like. We'll do a save. I'll bump up the half-light. We'll give it a go.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
I fucking love it. 58%. Half-Light playthrough when? I know.
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
How?
Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be the Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term, probably in the lower end.
Not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings.
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
Yo, Kim wants the jacket. Kim wants the jacket. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. If that was hypnosis in Pokemon, it misses, I swear to God.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Maybe. Then I can take the jackets off your corpses.
Hello?
Hi, Philly. Kim gets it? Hell yeah, dude.
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Skull King, make shrunken heads out of us. You offer us your jackets like that, it would be impolite to refuse. Reach out your hand.
It's my very special, very warm drink.
Drip is needed, it absolutely is. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Okay. Okay. This one.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Also, do you like how the one Kim wants matches his color scheme? And the one I want kind of matches my color scheme.
Fuck.
Yes! Haha! Jacketless bitches!
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Since you said you're more of a pistler kind of guy, I'll take the other one. I know you said you're more of a pistler kind of guy, but I think I should have it for myself. No, give Kim the one he wants.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell, go undercover, hard. Don't you want to express your individuality? Hi, Ice Cube. They're a pair.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Oh. We're matching jackets with us, Kim? I know, right?
Cold-hearted cop.
Well, whatever, I'll take both of them. Still, it's good to know we have a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
But it might, Kim, but it might.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world, all on its own, is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
The dark-haired young man just stands there defeated. The wind blows.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
My jackets now. Right, so I can wear either one of them, because Kim doesn't want one. +1 drama, -1 authority. +1 half-light! Let's go. Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby! Let's go! I also want to just see what this one looks like. It's not my color. We need this. We need this. And it gives me plus half-light. Look at that drip. Ignore the tie. Ignore the tie. Do I want a different shirt with this? I don't want to wear the polo. Polos can fuck off. No. No. I don't really have a lot of shirt options, I've noticed. Okay, guess it's this one. Or this. No, I hate that. I hate the fucking, like, yellow neckline. Where's my... There it is. Tie completes it all? The tie is an important part of it. Damn. Check me out. Check me out. Okay. My people didn't invent ties for no reason. My tie isn't even like tying a shirt collar or anything. It's not tying anything, it's just how it is. Kim, shall we go investigate the window? Hello, did you know my friend Kim here is part of the homosexual underground?
Hi again, Gendarme.
Oh.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Got?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Why can't I talk to you about whatever it is? What is the thing? The cursed district. I can't talk to him about that. Neither did Croatian ones? Oh. No kidding, you can't talk with chat? Why? What the hell? Do not silence the cat. Right, look at this.
The same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. A ray of backward motion explodes from the man's mouth, through the window to the roof outside.
Think you can talk about it with Gart?
Radius. A prime.
How? How do I talk to Gart about it when I click on Gart and nothing comes up to talk about it? New rule, anyone caught attempting to silence the cat will be banned. Excuse me. I have the map. Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Rule adjusted. English only in chat unless you're a cat. Cat language is allowed. If she accidentally says slurs, then it's on you. It wouldn't be an accident. It's on you. Well, yeah, if you've taught your cat slurs, then who's really to blame?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Islet.
1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
My cat doesn't say slurs because he's too lazy to even speak. Oh, bye, Bramwin. Might be back before end of stream. Okay. Stama. To same. Stam. Stream. Got there in the end. What the hell, Bramwin? How dare you leave us? Yeah. Sometimes he's gotta go. I think it's the option before it. Saw another thing in the whirling that looks grayed out. Yeah, but I tried that and there's nothing else to say there. I'll try again. But I'm pretty sure I tried that. Cats are creatures of chaos. They do what they want. True.
The shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
All of these lines are going through this building here, except maybe this one. Okay, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, B triple prime, the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's okay. Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Yeah. I think it would be a bit weird if it was from anywhere else, but we might as well look. Wasn't there something else I needed to do? I need to talk to Titus about something. We'll talk to Gart, but I don't think I can.
Hey, was there another thing? Great. I love those.
Well, there are new things here. What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here.
Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead, pinball machines, a pinball workshop, nothing, the black gaping maw at the end of time. Oh, I want all of these. I like all of these. We'll go with skeletons.
Yes, haha. What's actually behind there?
Black gaping maw at the end of time.
There is no gaping maw. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. That's okay.
But please do still tell me.
Pinball machines.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. Didn't check. Pinball isn't relevant to the investigation. Didn't check. Pinball is stupid. Pinball is not stupid!
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related. About how much money he could make of one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade? If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. What? I feel a capitalist plot coming up.
Capitalist plot. The pinball we have in the corner now is broken. I want to diversify the entertainment options. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
Here we go.
He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered the whirling is part of a doomed commercial area.
What?
What?
Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know of the curse? The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you. You know of the curse!
Everyone knows of it. I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline? The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails too. The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
You must really care about this place if you've worked here for so long.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
What's with filling me with piss? Honestly. Ah, so you finally admit it? You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know. You admit it?
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
Wow. Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Who named it the Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Oh. We're just helping you fulfill your goal of earning the rank of piss.
Good pick.
Good luck to you.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Wait. This looks like it's changed. Has he, like, fixed it a bit? The bird. Anyways, there's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs, in the secret back room, right next to Classia's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The colour has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests? Well, he didn't even know what was fucking behind the... Anyway. Maybe someone on the staff was curious. Couldn't you keep the hole there? What if there was some hotties staying in that room? A wink. Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
No.
Yes?
No. Right, I need to talk to Titus. Hello.
It's you again. What is it?
There's a lady who needs assistance. Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. Whoa! That's huge. There's an old catatonic lady at the end of the fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
Yes.
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yeah.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Nope, didn't have anything in mind.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her real name?
Auntie LaPlante. We always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne LaPlante.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was. Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
How did she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? More like who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing heat, sign me up. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir. Can't, but I feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman had latched onto. I'm sorry. I don't want to say I'm sorry. Anytime it says I'm sorry, fucking voice in my head's gonna be like, oh, what's that? You're sorry? What a sorry bastard. So I don't do it anymore. What about this one?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, police.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say.
Oh.
The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you through the day.
Oh, okay. Well, where'd she get all her gear from?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Thanks.
No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Okie dokie. Well, Ruby did it.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go to the bar for a drink. She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke.
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case. In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time. You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Of course. Ruby is the lady driver.
Oh, yeah.
Of this great big jam mystery. Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
Just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
But not impossible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? A skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling? No, the fucking secret route.
very special, very warm drink.
Why must I be full of piss? Wait, what? Oh. Whoops. I didn't do this. Anyway. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter, used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
We could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? Skilled. Have you noticed the winch out back? There were pinball machines in the workshop, still operational. Also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop. Remember that key I found here? Firmly established our Ruby who would have access. Okay. Footprints.
Footprints. Recent.
Recent, a week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, Cobb. Good news is, I'm still listening.
Remember that key?
I don't like guessing, Cobb. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd been there for 20 years at least.
She could have made a copy. Could have just put it back once she was done. Yeah.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
What is the winch for?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
Probably.
That's one mystery down then. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
It came from me noggin.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that. Yes, we have ballistics lab in Quran. We consult on cases like these.
No, you can't. You know what you did here on the weekend. People dog. What they say doesn't sound like a science call. You're a madman.
Nuh-uh.
Those numbers were an asshole, man.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. And they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
Have we established that Ruby's got access to the roof?
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
Guys, this is Revachol. Anyone could get a gun around here. Anyone. There's a small 28% chance that the shot came from beyond the roof. Local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. This one.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun if she had one. She knows I love guns.
Yeah, I
Whoops.
don't know, Glenny.
I didn't mean to double click.
Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she? Wasn't like she told you every little thing.
Length of your stream is how much I slept. That's not very long. You doing alright? Come on, guys, she's one of you. Of course she's carrying. You all are. Glacier says Ruby takes care of things. You don't do that without a gun in Revachol. You like waving your guns in people's faces doesn't mean she does too. We'll bring Glacier into this.
She organizes things. She doesn't whack people. That's not the kind of person she is. She's a talker.
It's clear this one is protective of her.
Easy now, Glenn. What he's trying to say is, people who don't have guns don't shoot people. You need a gun for that. You can't prove she has one.
You don't need to prove anything. Doubt is enough for now. And Titus must have some.
Didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
All right, Carl. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
I have to go to class in an hour, so I had to wake up. Just stayed up watching anime like an idiot. Oh no! It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Glacia told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. When Glacia came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know something was wrong. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. We'll do this one.
Yeah. Like what?
She's part of the homosexual underground. Apparently she had a thing for Glacia. Sex, she wanted sex from her. Let's not get into it, it's needless sensationalism. I really want to say that, but I need to actually not fuck this up. She had a thing for Glacia.
A thing? You mean?
Behind his squinting eyes, dominoes are falling. Fast. It's all beginning to make sense to him now.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacia.
You tell him, Kim. I know it's bewildering for me too, but that's what she said. Come on, guys, she hangs out with you meatheads. This cannot come as a surprise. It's supernatural, a reality-breaking event, and we just need to accept it. It's scary, yes. You probably went to a university and learned it all from a liberal. What Kim said. Yeah, what Kim said.
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a lie.
Do you not like her anymore, huh?
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
Who's Monica?
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Okay, that's the reason.
She didn't
It's
fuck
my
you.
very
But
special,
you're 40,
very warm
and you
drink.
still live with your mom, Dennis.
Lollipop, what are you doing to me? I'm nearly out of drink the amount you've made me hydrate today. Also, I just remembered I haven't fished, and I didn't fish last night because of how hectic stream was last night, so I'm double fishing. And then I'll stretch. Drinking is important. I mean, I guess. Woohoo, a lionfish. Okay. Glacia said she made advances on her and she thwarted them. Thwarted.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
Sort of, but he doesn't have to know that.
She did tell us when we were close to arresting her. She just told us Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret. Now that I start thinking about it, I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
If that's the case, then it's not right. But it's not the case, right?
There are many pieces that fit together that way, Eugene. Face it.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Eugene wants a woman on the team so they can do their job. That must be hard. Half of Martinez is female.
Yes, roll your eyes. Female intuition, that's what it was. You're right, Eugene. Yes, she's got her shit together. That's how she knew. Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
Fucking hell.
Why did he sound like he was inside a cup? Bloodman is in some kind of anguish that makes him stare into his garlic bread bowl intently. I want some garlic bread. Give me some fucking garlic bread. Why did she organize the cover-up is because she didn't want to get Classier into any trouble because she liked her. Part of a leadership challenge? Doubt. Killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you? Doubt. I don't like any of these options. I don't agree with any of them. I guess we'll try this.
And I suppose you have a theory about that too, cop.
Could have been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Welcome back, Brownwan.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Uh-huh.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him. Shanky, let's assume you killed him. Titus, let's assume you killed him. Eugene thinks he can.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone committing a murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. This is fucking stupid, Titus. This and the queer thing, all of it. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Oh, you've got a crush on her, which is why you don't want her to be gay. Sucks to be you, pal.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
I have a friend who has a crush on me. Unlucky for them, I'm Aero Ace. Been there, but not with the whole Aero Ace thing. Just didn't feel the same. It's awkward when it's a friend. Lollipop, what? Also just like to point out my Apocalypse cop is at 18. Is that good? I feel like that's good. What is Aero Ace? Aero Ace is basically aromantic, asexual, you don't feel romantic or sexual attraction to people.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
They're also attracted to my twin sister, who's also Aero Ace? Damn. So, that makes me feel like it's just a looks thing, rather than, personality, which is weird to me. Unless you and your sister have very similar personalities. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. When did she leave? What was she scared of? Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a party candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
We look nothing alike and we have very different personalities. Oh, well, fair enough then. Bommy midnight on the doomsday clock is end of humanity. What? Have you looked for her?
On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Where on the coast should I start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked.
Wait. The house that I couldn't go in, that had the lights on. Maybe there? Sorry, I got dog hairs on me. Okay.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
It'll do.
It'll have to.
Puts his hand out. Sure, I'll shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Okay.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
You should be a cop, Titus. Just think it. He doesn't want to be a cop. He doesn't want to be a cop.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Tommy, I thought you'd been in that house before. No. I've been in some houses on the coast before, but not that one. What time is it? Oh shit, it's time to end stream. That's kind of a good time to end it, actually, finishing that gigantic conversation. So, let me do a savey save. Savey. Did I just... I swear I just heard a siren. I don't know if that was IRL. I don't think it would be in the game. Why would anyone else be rolling up in a fucking police car? He's leaving? I'm sorry! I have to. Especially since Lollipops filled me full of fucking piss. It's the end of the world, Vommy? Is that what the siren is? Siren is for the end of the world? Okay. At least I spent the end of the world with you guys. Teehee. Bye-bye. Need to find a raid though.
Give us a kiss.
A kiss? Okay. Mwah. Oh, steak bake. Let's go. Why are we helloing? No. No.
Bye-bye then, sailor boy.
Yes, bye-bye, sailor boy. Bye-bye, all you sailor boys.
Bye-bye then, sailor boy.
There we go.
I say hello.
Grab yourself a
then,
raid
sailor
message.
boy.
Stop saying hello, only say goodbye. Unfortunately, fuck's sake.
Here's my very special, very warm drink.
They just went BRB. It's fine, we can stealth raid them. I don't have anyone else to raid anyway. I will finish my drink after fucking stream. because there's only like a mouthful left. I didn't say goodbye, I said be-bye. Yeah, but the fucking redeemsy though. What was I gonna do? I don't know. My brain's turned off. It's time to go. Have a great rest of your day. Have some good foodings and good sleepings. I will see you tomorrow. We'll fucking beat the shit out of this case. We're gonna find
Bye-bye
that
then, sailor
fucking
boy.
lesbian and we're gonna give her what for, you know? Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. I love you. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.